Hello adventurers and welcome back to my channel. This morning I am kind of cold, and so we thought what better thing to do than to get a little bit of spice in our lives, heat us up and have something warm for lunch. So today Riley and I are going to do a little bit of a taste test challenge. Okay, so this should be interesting. Buckle up, it's going to be weird because we all know Riley doesn't do so well with spice, and who knows, with these I might not either.
First off, I have gotten so much better with my spicy foods. But am I still nervous? Absolutely.
So what we're gonna do is we're gonna watch Riley. We're gonna keep our eyes on the prize. We might even have to take the sunglasses off for that one just to watch her when she puts the stuff in, because we know Riley's ways. What Riley does in spice challenges is she tries to sneaky around what's actually happening. If you have a spice packet, she's like, I'm just gonna put in a little, and then I'm like, put the whole thing in, because that's what the spice challenge is, right? Worst case scenario, we have some real spicy food that ends up being something that I have to consume, and well, I have an upset tummy. It's fine. It's fine. But we're gonna do this right. We're gonna watch Riley. We're gonna make sure she puts the whole spice packet in. And then the humor of this is gonna be seeing if we can light ourselves on fire in a safe and responsible way. Well, maybe. If you're a person who doesn't do spice well, live vicariously through us for a minute. Okay, my setup today is going to be the Ridge Monkey deep pot. I have my Coleman stove here, which I just engaged my butane on. And then I have the morsel for the sampling. So we'll see how this goes. Riley is going to bring out her setup and then we'll go through what that is. It is kind of windy, so I have my windscreen up, so we'll see if this works. Should be fun. We'll be trying some Buldok noodles. We have 2 different flavors, and then just to make us feel a little bit better with some happy moments, we have some choco pies, which to most of us here in the States resemble moon pies, but we're not going to get into that with Riley just yet. You know, we know, it's fine. But today we have the spicy ramen rosé, which should be quite interesting. I've seen this one at the store a few times. Riley brought these all the way from Vegas for us. And then we have the spicy ramen taco. Dun dun dun! Will we survive? Maybe. At least he doesn't have this in there. Red pepper flakes. Riley, do you want some red pepper flakes to add to your spicy ramen?
I'm okay.
I guess that's a no. So we're at the tail end of our meetup right now, and so we decided that since today was just such a cold day, it rained all night last night, that this was a perfect day to have some spicy ramen. Ramen warms you up, it makes you feel good, just regular. So when it has spice, we figured that could just like amplify it. I don't know. This could be a mistake. We might end up not so great. But guess what? We don't have any plans for the rest of the day. So we're okay with this, and we can just deal with the consequences of our actions if that happens to be the case. And maybe those choco pies will even it all out. Riley's getting set up though. Let's go see what her setup looks like today. Riley's getting her windscreen set up. She is using her Bighorn device today. It looks like she also has her pans. These are cool pans, man. They have a little handle that clips onto them. So Riley can move it around when she needs to, and she can clip this to any part. If you haven't seen these already, go check out Riley's channel where she talks more about like her setup and stuff. But Riley, I think we're getting close. Are you ready for some spice?
As ready as I can be.
Okay, let's get to boiling some water. Okay, we're gonna start off by opening these bad boys up. There's like 4 or 5 in each one of them. So we're gonna grab 1 packet, and each of us is gonna be responsible for 1. So that way we can keep them separate, because that's probably gonna be the safest bet overall. Ooh, so here is the taco and the rosé for the win. Just cause. According to this, I need to boil 2.5 cups of water or 20 ounces and then add the noodles and the flakes and cook for 5 minutes and 30 seconds. Now, even though that's what it says, typically the way that we make ramen is we just fill up the bowl, we put the stuff in, and then we drain it off just so we can have enough coverage on it, because in this square pot especially, sometimes you just need a little extra to do that. So we got this under control. So Riley, you weren't a part of our cooking competition, but this is definitely a version of cooking.
Yep.
And I know you enjoy ramen.
I do.
You make a army soup that you're real proud of.
It's an army stew.
Stew?
Kimchi army stew.
Yeah.
Yes.
So you do that. So with all of that knowledge, with all of that expertise, with all of that love, how will you feel when you eat the rosé?
Probably plain, because we're not putting any extra stuff in there.
That's true. We're just having the ramen
Yeah,
straight
we're
up.
just having the ramen straight up. But if I was doing this with extra stuff, I would add in some tofu, a protein of some sort, definitely an egg, which is also a protein, some kimchi, of course. But This is the spicy kind, so maybe I don't need to make it extra spicy.
Maybe not.
Yeah.
I love to do a good spicy with just like some chicken though. That's always really tasty. Like some breaded chicken in there because it absorbs all the spice and it's so good.
Well, yes, but this is taco, so...
You can have taco chicken. Anyway, we're eating these straight up anyway, but the packaging on these is super cool. Always enjoy seeing how that they brand us into thinking that they're not gonna be super, super crazy. This one though doesn't say super spicy, it just says spicy. Although it does indicate it has a pepper on it. So that's never usually something good for Riley specifically. So we'll see. But for now, we're just waiting on the water to boil. Okay, let's check our water. Nope, we're nowhere near. I might just turn it back up all the way so it can boil the water at least. In the meantime, Riley told me to go get a cup because she's making us some chai tea lattes. So we're going to have that. Okay, I'm giving this over to Riley so she can make our chai tea because I don't know what we're doing here. Ooh, is that from Aldi?
It is.
Ooh, we love a good chai tea from Aldi. Cheers, man.
Yeah.
Gonna be a good spicy day. This should help with some of the spice.
Luckily, I did not get spiced chai.
This is really good. So I'm really thrilled with this.
Yeah.
I do want to grab my lid so we don't get any bees.
No bees.
Okay, I think my water is boiling. It is. Ooh, look at all of that steam. It is now time for the taco ramen. Woo! So we'll see what's in here real quick. Okay, we have our ramen on the top. So that looks normal. We have this, which goes in kind of at the end. This is the part Riley does not like.
Yeah, let's do less of that.
We're gonna do the whole thing, man. That's how it's said to make. These are our flakes, which we're supposed to put in this, which I want to put these in with the noodles, but because we're boiling it with extra, I don't want to drain those off. And then we have the powder, which goes in at the end. So for now, I'm gonna start off in a square pan with some square noodles and anything that's left. There we go. Okay, it looks like Riley's is also ready, so she's gonna put her rosé in there. Rosé! Okay, we've been rocking for a couple minutes now. It says we're supposed to have 5 minutes and 30 seconds of these being in the water. And since I didn't put the flakes in yet, I'm gonna put them in within the last like minute, just so that I have absorbed more of the water. I just again don't want to pour out the flakes because that's one of the most important things. So back in it goes. Okay, so Riley opened her packet and she only has 2 things because she doesn't have the flakes. So she has the powder and the sauce. Again, these will be going in at the end, and you can see they're labeled clearly rosé. So even though we have 2 different sets here, mine are labeled taco, hers are labeled rosé, so we can't mix them up. So that's really nice also. Okay, they're getting big, they're getting nice, and now I'm gonna put the flake in here real quick, just so it can be in here. I'm gonna try to drain it where I don't lose the flake. We'll see what happens. But the preparation of the ramen is only half the battle. Whenever you get to these nicer ramens, there's levels to ramen, as you know. Like Riley was talking about, the fully loaded ramen is totally different than just like the regular noodle ramen. Whenever you get into the little extra bits that they start putting in there, these packets become a little bit different than just your standard ones that you can get for anywhere between 25 and 50 cents. So these are totally delicious, but at the same time, these are still the base for what you would normally add extra proteins to and other things. So these are gonna be your fancy ramen. And by fancy, I just mean like fancy, accessible ramen, because like super fancy ramen is a totally different vibe. If you've ever been to an actual ramen place, the food is so good, but at the same time, it's a very different vibe than just a packet. So they have lots of flavors that they build. They use lots of vegetables. They use lots of proteins. A lot of times they'll cook the protein in the broth. So you end up with this like really delicious like melding. We're not doing that today. We're just making packet ramen to see if we can't light ourselves on fire. It's kind of a different vibe, but at the same time, these would be different than your just typical small packets. Very different, very, very good. At least for me. These might be spicy even for me, guys. I don't know. On a spice scale, I didn't see but 1 pepper, so I'm optimistic, but that doesn't mean anything. Riley drained, so now she's getting ready to put her stuff in. What?
Is that too much water in here? Do you think I should drain it even more?
I don't know. What does your packet say?
About
Her packet
1/4
is
cup.
different than my packet. Hers is more so something that's going to absorb in, and mine is something they want you to drain a bit more of.
That's probably more than 1/4 cup. But it's okay because we like it a little bit.
We like a little extra because it absorbs in over time and then swells. Yeah. So now it's time for her to put in her packets. So she's going to be dropping each of the packets into this bowl and then stirring them up super, super good. She's going to be Chef Riley right now. Me, on the other hand, it is time for me to go drain my water. So I'm going to do that and then I'll be right back.
I'm a little nervous. I'm a little nervous.
Okay, got it all drained and it is now time to add my powder.
Ooh, I probably should have drained it a bit more. Yeah,
okay, I'm going to move it away from the top where I open it as much as possible. By just doing that, you can see the liquid goes down. And then we're gonna tear. I'm gonna try to tear it clean. And then I'm gonna keep my fingers away from it so we don't have the same issue Riley did, because that is not fun. Okay, the whole thing goes in. We just kind of keep folding it and pushing it out. So Riley used her entire spice packet. I used my entire spice packet. Absolutely. Now we stir. This definitely smells like taco, but like spicy taco. Okay, the taco is complete. This is what it looks like. Again, very taco forward. When you open it, you can immediately smell taco. So this is gonna be interesting. Okay, here we're going to eat over at Riley's. Woo! Ooh. That one has more of like the carbonara almost texture to it, so that's going to be interesting. I really like the carbonara, so maybe we'll love this one. Okay, so we're going to start off by tasting the taco one. We both agreed based on smell that this one is probably going to be a bit more aggressive, just because it comes out and says hi. So I figured that what we could do is just kind of reach in, grab ourselves a bite, and then in a minute we'll get bowls and divvy out like where this is going to end up. So for now, cheers, man. Dig in, grab what you want for a nice taste.
I like the noodles.
Oh, you're tasting big.
I didn't mean to grab so much.
Oh my goodness, Riley wants to taste the whole thing. Ooh.
Oh, I grabbed too big.
I, on the other hand, I'm just gonna dive in. I'm gonna take one bite. Not gonna be too concerned about it, and then I'll get some more in a minute. Oh wow, they just come out.
I don't have my water ready.
Maybe we should have broke the, well, we had the chai.
Okay.
We should have broke the noodle packet maybe. Okay, this is gonna be interesting. If nothing else.
Oh.
Okay, Riley is in pain.
Oh wow.
This one is very taco forward.
Oh wow.
It is very spicy. Think of the spiciest tacos that you've had.
That's not even enjoyable.
They're very, it's very spicy. It's not bad. Riley does not do spice.
Oh no, it's just pain. There's no good taste. The noodles are excellent, but like,
the spice is very spicy.
At the same time, it tastes so plain.
Yeah, because it doesn't have
anything else in it.
But just for the noodle itself, noodles good. I will say noodles are good. Spice lingers, still here. One bite and it's still there. Riley's going in for seconds. I don't know.
I'm gonna take a second. Like maybe it was just, I don't know.
No, it is spicy.
Yeah.
Of the ones that we have tried, I would say that this one is one of the spicier ones. For the immediate, like it just sits there. It's not bad. I could totally eat this and I would be happy with it. But what I'd probably do if I was making this like again
is throw sour cream all over it.
I mean, that could be an option. Or some ground beef. Ooh, I could rehydrate some mountain.
That's what I was thinking.
That would be super, super good. And then also you could put in there some other taco seasonings. You could even eat this one if you wanted to as kind of like with some chips for the crunch factor. Riley, on the other hand, is a dragon now. Puff the magic dragon is Riley.
Why am I still eating this?
I don't know, man. Want to try the other one that looks less offensive now? Okay, we're going to try that one because it looks like it has more of a carbonara base. But before we do, I think that we're going to take a time out for choco pie. So for palate cleansers, Riley brought us choco pies. Again, another Asian snack. And so this is a good one for us today to kind of go in between the spicy bites. So I'll open these and grab one and see if we can't get Riley to stop feeling like she's on fire. Choco pie, yeah! So we're gonna have a choco pie to cleanse the palate. And Riley's wrong. Riley's wrong. She's wrong. They're called choco pies, but here in the States, we know these more traditionally as moon pie. They're basically made out of the same thing as a moon pie. So if you've ever seen a choco pie, biggest difference I have seen is these Specifically, these are more like the moon pie minis. They have a like cream center filling to them, just the same as like a moon pie. So if you're a person who is interested in trying different kinds of snacks, but might be comfortable with like one set of snacks, there are translations of that in other places. So taco pie, AKA moon pie. Okay guys, we are now ready for the rosé. Rosé all day.
Rosé all day, all day.
We'll see how this goes. I got my bowl. This one looks less aggressive. It smells less aggressive.
Yeah.
It looks more like what I typically eat with the carbonaras, for sure. Yeah, this one smells far less spicy than the other one. We'll see though, I guess. So in we go for the next one. Let's just pull out some. And this one
looks so much like the carbonara.
so much like the carbonara.
I
Give it a good bite.
I bet you'd like this one.
Oh, it smells very different than the carbonara though.
Does it?
Yeah. Okay.
Ooh, it smells creamier than I thought it would be.
Yeah, so this should be interesting. So cheers, my friend.
Cheers.
Let's see what happens.
Huh. Is it because there's too much water in it? Because it doesn't taste as spicy.
It hits in the back of the throat.
Everybody hits in the back of the throat.
Got her.
It doesn't. It's fine. It's totally great.
This one doesn't like this one over here. Whenever you put it in your mouth, it's everywhere in your mouth immediately. This one waits to assault you until you get to the back.
It kind of reminds me of the carbonara, actually.
It is very similar to the carbonara. So the cream style ones, I guess that's what they do. Maybe? That's weird. It's very good. It's very different. I do believe the carbonara has a bit more flavor to it. This one's good. But
Death, dying, despair.
lots down here. As you swallow, you feel it more. This one is just like an upfront assault. So if you had to rate them, Riley, which one would you say is better for you personally? So this one, even with the throat burn.
Okay.
Riley might depart us in a
This
moment.
is more of an assault on your tongue.
Yeah.
This is more of an assault on your... It's not
Throat.
getting any better.
Throat and insides.
Oh my gosh, I'm dying.
Riley's
I'm
done.
melting.
Riley's melting. So I think that if I was to do these again, which apparently I'm going to get to do these again because Riley said she's not taking these home with her, I'm going to put some different toppings in with this one, see if we can't jazz it up to kill a little bit of that mouth burn. Now this one, because it goes down your throat and into your gut kind of, I don't know what I can do with that. So I don't know, we'll figure it out. But this gives me a good challenge. So overall, I think this was fun. Riley does not concur. Now this is the funny part, guys. This was Riley's idea. So Riley decided she wanted to torture herself.
Yeah, it's my own fault, I guess.
We survived though, and it's time for some more choco pie and chai tea. Remember guys, we're not here for a long time, but we are here for a good time. Spice up your life. Maybe not to this extreme though.
No.
Maybe just go for a nice walk. Or be like Riley. Dun dun dun. Bye.